Wow, wow, wow. Buckle up, baby, because Love Island USA Season 7, Episode 14 brought the drama, the delusion, and the dumping. And I'm Mariah, here to recap every second like your messy best friend with popcorn in one hand and tea in the other. Let's start where the storm began, Huda, Mustafa, and Jeremiah Brown. Listen, if I had $1 for every time these two fought and then stared blankly at each other like they just met at a DMV, I'd be on my own island. Their toxic relationship, and I use that term with a capital R for reasons, has been hotter than a jalapeno in July and just as unpredictable. One minute it's love, the next minute it's emotional demolition derby. But tonight, Huda said, let me show you how to crash out, emasculate Jeremiah once again, and emotionally evacuate a villa. Yes, ma'am. Hurricane Huda tore through the compound like she paid the rent and was mad nobody did the dishes. She sat Jeremiah down again to explain again why she feels unseen, unheard, and underwhelmed. When everyone sees and hears her, including the screen time she gets, and Jeremiah, bless his confused little heart trying to have a healthy conversation, he heard every vicious word and responded like he was exhausted in the conversation altogether. I just don't understand why we can't speak respectfully. Sir, are we watching the same episode? She is not listening. You don't need to solve riddles. She needs to calm down and just listen. The way these two communicate is like a Wi-Fi signal in a concrete basement, spotty and mostly useless. Huda's trying to be vulnerable, kind of, but every time Jeremiah opens his mouth, she shuts down. The sass? High. The tone aggressively passive, and Jeremiah emotionally curled in a ball like a cat. Meanwhile, the rest of the Islanders? Over it. You know it's bad when Nick, who's mostly just here to lift weights and moisturize, starts giving side eyes and asking existential questions about what Huda brings to the villa besides tension and protein-packed drama. And Ace? He straight up looked into the camera like he was on The Office. Like, are y'all seeing this mess? Even the girls who had been somewhat patient with Huda's antics are done. We're talking eye rolls, crossed arms, and that special kind of group avoidance you only see at family reunions when somebody brings up politics. And Jeremiah ain't off the hook either. But that won't last, just wait until the recoupling tonight. These two are now officially the couple you secretly root against because the energy they bring into a room is pure chaos with a hint of peppermint oil and delusion. But let's talk about these new bombshells, shall we? Iris Kendall, Pepe Garcia, and Jaylen Brown, who came in like a sexy blender and shook up all the crusty couples that were getting too comfortable. Iris made a beeline for Jeremiah like she was trying to rescue him from the emotional Hunger Games. And let's be real, the man looked like someone just handed him an emotional life raft. Jeremiah and Iris, cutish, definitely calmer. But baby, that man needs to get out of that Huda relationship quick by any means necessary. Huda and Taylor was left single and salty, wandering the villa like confused Sims without a task. Then comes the recoupling ceremony, and whew, it was wild. The Islanders had to knock on neon doors, hoping their person picked them too. Cute in concept, cringy in execution. The couples formed, including some new ones like Ace and Chelly, Austin and Amaya, and yes, Hannah and Pepe. Wow, poor Charlie. But the shocker, the elimination twist. Huda and Jaylen were the leftovers on the love buffet, and the Islanders had to vote who to keep. Y'all, despite all the eye-rolling, side-talking, and PTSD from listening to her argue, the Islanders saved Huda and sent Jaylen packing. What? I'm convinced producers slipped something into their coconut water because how you gonna send home the only man who brought good vibes and let Hurricane Huda stay? Let's break it down real quick. Jaylen Brown voted out Huda Mustafa. Single, but still very much the main character, but she should have been voted out because this is not the place for her. Iris and Jeremiah, coupled up peacefully and cautiously optimistic. Chelly and Ace, still strong, still sexy. Amaya and Austin, quietly thriving. Sarah and Nick, solid, but watch Nick's face whenever drama erupts. It's TV gold. Olandria and Taylor, reunited, and it feels like meh. Hannah and Pepe, spicy and rising fast. And that's a wrap on Love Island USA Season 7, Episode 14, where the drama was loud, the feelings were fragile, and poor Jaylen got voted out while Huda continues to reign as the villa's chaotic queen. Let's just say the girls' girl group that saved her may have their decisions backfire on them. What they don't know is America in majority rooted for Jeremiah to get out that toxic coupling instead of supporting her. Her controlling, possessive, verbally abusive, manipulative, and emasculating behavior towards Jeremiah. Yes, he may have not checked on her in that moment, but everything else is on her. He followed the rules of America by coupling up with Iris and going on a date instructed by producers. Drama is coming. Huda has seen who took her side and who didn't. Tune in next time, babes, because if this mess continues, I may need therapy and a hot tea.